You've been squatting wrong. And the worst part? You have no idea. Not because you're lazy, not because you don't train hard, because nobody told you about this one small thing. And it's the reason your legs aren't growing, your knees are taking the hit, and every squat session feels like you're working twice as hard for half the results. I'm going to show you exactly what's happening. But first, I need you to understand something most coaches completely skip over. Here's the problem. Most people walk into the gym, load up the bar, and squat the way it feels natural. Feet shoulder width, bend down, come back up. And it looks fine, it feels fine, but fine is exactly what's keeping you stuck. Because there's one moment in the squat, one specific point in the movement, where almost everyone leaks their power. And they do it every single rep, every single set, every single week. You're not building, you're just surviving the movement. I'll show you that exact moment in a second, but first, pay attention to this part. Most people think squatting is about going deep. Get low, feel the burn, call it a workout. And here's the problem with that thinking. Depth means nothing if you lose control getting there. Think about it like a hinge on a door. If that hinge is loose, the door still opens, it still closes. But over time, it wears down wrong, it creaks, eventually it breaks. Your squat is the same. The movement works until it doesn't. And most people don't realize this until something starts hurting, or until they've been training for 2 years and their legs still look exactly the same.
This is where everything changes. The mistake isn't your depth, it's not your foot position, it's what happens at the bottom. Right when you hit the lowest point of the squat, most people do one thing. They rush. They touch the bottom and immediately reverse, like the floor is hot, like staying there for a split second is wasted time. It's not wasted time. That pause at the bottom is the work. When you rush through the bottom, you're using momentum, not your muscles. Momentum. You're bouncing off your own joints, loading your knees with force they were never supposed to handle, and cheating your quads out of the tension that actually makes them grow. You've been doing more reps, getting more tired, and getting less out of it. Here's what it looks like when someone does it right versus wrong. Wrong. They descend fast, hit the bottom, and spring right back up. Looks explosive, feels hard, builds almost nothing. Right, they descend with control, pause for just 1 second at the bottom, full stop, and then drive the floor away from a dead position. No bounce, no momentum, pure muscle. Same squat, completely different stimulus. The second version is harder, it's slower, it feels less impressive, and it works every single time. So here's what you do starting today. Drop the weight, I mean it. Whatever you're squatting, take some off. Not forever, just until you own this. Go down controlled. Take about 2 to 3 seconds on the way down. Hit the bottom, pause, 1 full second. Don't bounce, don't rush. Then drive the floor away from you. That's it. That's the whole fix. Do that for 2 weeks and your legs will feel more worked in one set than they did in your last 5 sessions combined. So here's where we close this out. You came in thinking your squat was solid. Now you know where the leak is. The bottom of the squat isn't just the lowest point of the movement, it's where the real work starts. Everyone bounces out of it. That's why everyone stays average. You don't bounce, you pause, you own it, you build from there. That 1 second at the bottom, that's the difference.